So, as I've said before, that our Excel is is one of the software. I mean, Excel work. I mean, Google Worksheet is one of the software being made by Google to allow us to perform calculations, analytics, allow you to create visuals for your business to know how things are going well when it comes to your business wise. I don't tell people, if you want to excel in your business, why don't you incorporate the use of Excel worksheets, I mean Google Worksheets or Excel itself into your business and see how the business will go when it comes to business wise. Now this is the environment of our Google Sheet. This is Google Sheet that you are using. So the offline version is called the Excel. Now, as I've drawn on the board, I said our Excel is made up of rows and columns. This is our column. This is our column. Why this is our row? Yes, this is our row. Like other software, they have tabs too. They have tabs, they have your group, they have your command. I remember when we wanted to start Google Doc, I also explained the Microsoft Word for us. I explained the working environment. I was telling you that you should. Yeah, I gave you assignment then. Do you remember that? Was it assignment or classwork? I said you should screenshot the environment of Google Doc and explain just the way I listed it on the screen. I've, I've remember. You have to submit that. It's part. If you have forgotten, I'm reminding you now. I'm reminding you. So you are going to screenshot the environment of this Google Sheet also and explain it to me. You explain it to me. So all this one, this is a file tab, this edit tab, view. All these are tabs, and at the click of each of the tab, you have your. Now the way your Google Doc, your Google Sheets, the way it works. When it comes to the offline version of it, when you click on those, I mean the new one, um, Office 13, 16, 19, 21. Yeah, we have Office 21. When you click each of those tabs, the way it's going to display it for you, it's not going to bring you like sub menu. All these are menus. Yes. You want to work like the way Office 3 was working before. When you click any of the tab, this is going to list all the menus. If you're using your offline version, either Office 13, Office 16, Office 19, Office 21, there's a way it's going to list all these. We call all this one commands when it comes to using command, but this one now, we can call it command. So this file tab, you can do many things on each of the tab. If you want to create a new document here, a new document, you can come to your new, yes, or you press your spreadsheet. If you want to open, I didn't open a new one, no. So all these are or menus under each of the tab. On the file tab, if you want to create a new, open a new, import, yes, you can make a copy. You can also share the link of what you have done. If you have created a particular sheet for a particular thing, you've entered some data to it, and you want some people to see what you imputed, and you want them to continue. I told us that this online version can allow you to collaborate. Yes, can I collaborate? For example, now maybe they want you to enter. For example, now you have different branches. So for sales of each week, you want to have it. There's a way you're going to prepare the sheet and send it to those branches of your organization, and they should be entering it. So while they are entering it, even at your own end, you will see what they are entering, what they are doing for each week, for each day. You can see it. In as much you have removed restriction, just like the way some of us sent the link to me yesterday, and you've restricted it. When you are sharing it, if you should remove the restricted from it, you can also edit. But if you didn't remove that restrict, they can just view it. They only be able to view what you are saying or what you have sent. Don't be able to enter or to edit. But when you are sharing it like this now, fine, you share the link. Share with others. Listen, everyone. Display it. Title, give it, then save. You can send it to people. If it's not on shared, if it's not on restriction. If it's on restriction, the person you have to send to you that you should allow him to have access to have access to it. So whatever thing they are doing there, you'll be allowed, you'll be seeing the way as they are entering it. So for this edit tab too, these are the things you can done on it. Your insert tab, like your Google Doc also. If it's even offline version, must work. They are under insert. If you're even doing offline version of it, when you click on it, you have many things there. But we'll be doing as many things we can do to make things to work for. We have our format also, alignment, text wrap. We'll see how it's going to work today. You may want to create group for view. You may want to name your function. So let's come back here. I told us that our Google Sheets is made up of different or many, Google Workbook rather, many sheets. So if you want to, it will not affect anybody. For example, we are entering for school. Yes, for school, for different classes, the way they are making their payments. Yeah, it's good. This is good when you come to business. That's business to me. So for GS1, you can create a sheet for GS1. If you want to add sheet to it, you can come to this plus to add sheet. To add sheet, come to a plus. Can you see it has given another sheet? Sheet again. This will view all sheets for us. Come here again. It's going to add another sheet for us. Now, the way this sheet is now, this particular sheet, we can do many things to this sheet now. You see this drop down you're seeing. You can do many things to it. If you think you don't need the sheet again, it can be deleted. If you think those data you have gotten in that sheet before, you want to use it again without you re-entering, you can duplicate it. If you want to copy the sheet to a new sheet or existing sheet, it can be copied. You can rename this sheet. Now let me rename it. You can rename it to be what? To be GSS1 or DGL class. Let's say DGL class. So anyone that sees it will know that this sheet is for DGL. So the information you are having for DGL is in this sheet. So when you click on this drop down again, we can give it color. I mean, for your sheet can be given a color. Let's give it this color. Yeah. Come here again. You can protect your sheet. That is, you want to restrict editing in your sheet. You don't want anybody to be able, if at all, you open it and you quickly go out. So people can come here, they can come there to change. For example, student now, is getting 40. And he has access to that place. He's seeing his name, getting 40. Others getting 90. You can quickly change it. Because you didn't restrict, you didn't protect that sheet, you didn't password it, you didn't lock it. So if you want to protect your sheet now, let's click on it. Only enter restriction. Enter description. Let's say, do not edit this sheet. Okay. DGL. Set permission. Can you see? Restrict who can edit. Only you that created it. Only you. It is only you. Now, you can show a warning. Show a warning when editing. Save changes. Let me see. You are trying to edit part of this sheet that shouldn't be changed accidentally. If I say edit anyway, let me see. Let me enter something. Cancel. Only protected sheets. DGL. Permission editable by everyone. I'm coming. Retreat. Retreat. Enter name, add editors. No. It's only me that can retreat it. Save changes. So let's enter particular data here. Okay. Let's say first name. Now, this is the serial number of Excel. If you want to have your own serial number, don't say because Excel have this. If you have to print this, it will not show this. So let's print this now. Let's print it. Okay, it's not showing that one. So let's go back. Let's go back to it. Let's cancel it. Alright. Let's enter. We can adjust the width of our column. Let's assume the name you want to type is longer than this. You can adjust it. Let's say serial number SN. Let's say first name. First name. Let's just give it first name. All right. Let's say maths. Maths, English, chemistry, physics. We are not doing PowerPoint now. Physics, geo. What again are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing again? Gov. Gov. Economics. Accounts. Okay. Now we may want to say, okay, I want to insert a new row, a new column. Let's do this serial number. How we can enter our serial number. If you say you are entering it one after the other, the time will not permit us. Let's see how we can do it. I did something now. If you are entering it if you want to enter like 100 students, and you're entering 1, 2, time may be against us. Yes. If it's online, but there is a way we do it offline version to quickly enter serial number without wasting our time. But for this place now, since you've entered number 1, the next thing you have to do to get as many numbers you want to get, press your control key down and place your cursor at the bottom of that place. Are you seeing my cursor? Press your control key down, then drag down. Can you see it has filled the serial number to where we wish to drop it? Does it all work like that? Control Z. Have you pressed the 1 like this? Have you done that? What you have to do, place your cursor, your mouse at the bottom of this. It will change to 4 cardinal points. Has it changed? Press your control key down. Control key down. Don't stay there. Find somewhere to stay. Stay with somebody. I will press our control key. Left click and drag down. So you cannot exhaust this. As in, when it comes to the serial number of Excel, you can't exhaust it. It continues like that. It continues like that. It's continuing like that. Now, let's see first name. Ade. Look up. Look up. I want us to know something. For example, Adeolu or Adeolu Tiwa. Just do what I do. Adeolutiwa. Ella. Ella. Henry. The Ella. Ife. Abi. Ella. Ifeanyi. We want to fill that names though. We are filling that names though. What are we writing again?
Elena.
Elena. Abi, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ Elena ni? Wait. Elena.
Elena Joe.
Joe. Wait oh. Chibuzo. Joy. Yes now. Muhammad. Ali. Felix. Adejuwon.
Justin Bieber.
Justin.
J-U-S.
J-U-S.
C-I-S.
Justin.
Bieber.
Giver.
Bieber. B-I-B-E-R.
Again. Love. Gifts. Love gifts. Love gifts. Patience. Patience. Jonathan. Jonathan.
Ngozi Emmanuel.
Ngozi Emmanuel. Eniola. Adewale. You can see that those names, they are exceeding the column available. So you can come to adjust it here. That's one. What if you want the first name to be on a column and the last name to be on that column? You know, we've comprised this, or we've combined the two names together. What we want to separate them? Let's see what we have to do. I'm coming. Let me see where we have to find this. We'll find it somewhere. Create. Okay. So we are going to split text to column. We have to so let's highlight it. Let's select it. Come to our data. Come to split text to column. Is asking separator. What did you use? There is a delimiter we use to separate those names, Abi. And what do you use? What delimiter did you use? We use space. Space. Can you see that it has separated the names by delimiter? This is the way it was done. Do you get the way it was done? Control Z. Sir? Yeah, we're going to edit it. We're going to remove it to be second name. Do you get the way it was done? We've joined the names together. Maybe you now remember that I need to enter. You now remember that I need to separate the names. You don't have to clear the name again. You don't have to clear the name again. All you need to do, come to your data tab. But you must have highlighted those names. Your data tab, come to your split text to column. Click on it. So it's going to be separator. Why do you need to separate those names? It was column we use. Space rather. Then to separate the name. All you need to do is just change this one to maybe last name. Do we get that? Do you get that? Let's now see. What if you want to insert a column again, or you want to insert a row again? Will I say, let me clear what I've written again? You don't have to do that. You can insert a row at the same time insert a column. For example, I want to insert a column that will tell me that will allow me to enter an heading and say JSS1 class, maybe attendance sheet or report or whatever. Let's see if I want to insert a row here. Let's come to our okay. Let's come to our insert tab. I want to insert a row. Where do you want to insert the row? Above. Oh, it's row above. Can you see? A row has been inserted. Is it glaring to us? I want to insert another row again. Come to insert row. Row above. Are we able to do it? That shouldn't be a problem in inserting a row and column. So the same thing applicable if you want to insert a, maybe now you remember that I have one heading I want to put in the column. You don't have to clear it. Just click on where you want the column to be inserted. You come to insert again. You come to insert and come to column. And come to column. But because I don't want column, where do you want the column to be inserted? I've created a space for the column. But I don't want the column now. It's the row I want to deal with. I'm dealing with the rows now. Now I've shown us if you want to adjust the width of the column. You can adjust by you placing your cursor here and drag to wherever you want to drag to. The same thing applicable, we can give our rows. We'll get there. What do I want to use these rows I've inserted to do? Is it for a fun of? No, not for a fun of it. I want to use it. I want to merge the two rows. So it will allow me to write the heading to describe what that sheet is meant for. You may want to say maybe daily sales for you. It depends on how you want to use it, because when it comes to business wise, you know how you want to use your Excel. But this one is for DGL class. Maybe let's say for today's record. So I can select these two rows. I like these two rows. I like the two rows. We can also make use of all these though. We can use this. Sorry. Select merge. We can come to merge here. Look up. I want to merge. If you don't want to use your merge that will be available here, you can come to your format and come to merge cells. It's still here too. Is that you come here, merge cell. How do you want to merge? Is it vertically or horizontally? How are we merging it? It is vertical now. Horizontally. Can you see it's merged? It's merged. If you want to unmerge it, can be unmerged. I'll return it back. I'll return the merging back. So still want to merge. If you want to merge and still centralize our work, let's see where it's located here. Come easy format. Okay, let's merge it. So I can write now. Supposed to merge all for me. Merge all for me. Let me redo it. Merge all. Yeah. Merge all. It has merged everything for me. If you want to fill it, give it background to make it with these things. So you come to your, this is our background, fill color. Fill color. I want to be the same thing with this color I've given this DG. So you may now want to write, let me say monthly. Let's say monthly record for each student of DGL. How does she say? Oh, okay. Monthly record for each student of DGL. I'm increase it. I'm bolding it. Let me change this background color. Let's be cool. So this will be white. This will be white. Can we see that? Can we see it? So let's enter record for them. And this heading, how do you want this heading to? Yeah, we can still rotate this heading. This heading. Just like we came to our format, you can rotate. You can rotate the heading. Since we've rotated it, we can rotate the heading. But if you don't want it, go back. Go back. Now, what if? There's what we call text wrap also. Text wrap. What if your text is going like this? You want a text wrap. That is, you want everything. You don't want it to be long like that. Just to maintain that cell that it belongs. You can still come to your format and say wrapping text. Overflow. Okay, Control Z. I'm coming. Format, wrapping text, wrap. Can you see? It has wrapped the text to be the same thing. To be in the same cell. That's what it to be long. Like that. So let's give it Z. So let's continue. Let's enter something for this. Let's enter record for this English 45. Do what I do so that when you are doing your own, you don't understand it. Be doing what I'm doing. So we are trying to enter record for each of the column that we have. Who is that laughing? Let's quickly do it. Okay. Now, the next thing we're doing now, we want to find, we've entered our record now. We're having these records in our sheet, in DGS sheet. We want to have total now. Total. Now, the way this one is when it's being printed, we will be wondering that it's not displaying those this border we are seeing. Let me print it. This one displays for us, but it's faded. We can give it border. Let me select everything here. Select everything I'm having here and come here. You can give all borders. Can you see it's having border? Is it showing border? Excuse me, is it showing border on your own? Let's print it. If it's to be offline version, the way it shows a faded border, it will show it. Do you have border on your own there? Do you have border? Let's try to do it. So, you want to quickly have sum up this. You want to sum up this? Listen everyone. Listen, oh. There's what we call formula bar in Excel. Formula bar, that's where you enter your formula. Enter a formula bar there. Okay. You can also do a rotation here. You can do a rotation here. If you want more things that is hidden, you can come here. These are function. Okay. So you want to sum up this without you entering it. Just calculate it yourself and put. If I give you classwork to do or assignment, I'm going to know if you have used calculator to do it. But I will place my cursor here to see the function to enter to be get it. You mean why rushing? Maybe in time you come back get it like that. What you did get, you just put it. You will not do your own calculation. So let your cursor be blinking here, and let's come here to enter our formula. You know, in Excel, I said it needs a cell reference. If you want to reference this cell now, there is a way you're going to reference. You can't just say first name. There's a way you have to reference this cell for Excel to understand what you are saying. If we want to reference this now, what column is this? What column is this 45? Column what? Column D. And which row? Yes. So now be D4. D4. So come here. The first thing we have to do in the formula bar is equal sign. The first thing to do in your formula bar. It has even given me that. It has suggested this for me. If I enter, has it given me my answer like that? It has given my answer. So it suggests, we have suggested autofill. It has suggested it for me. Can you see? Equals, which operation are you trying to perform? Is it addition? And what is the name of the operation? It's sum. Equals sum from where? From from D4. I mean this has the column. Where we have, yes, D4 to where? To I4. To I4. Is it done by us? Oh yeah. To I4. If you want to do what we call autofill, but I want you to do it yourself. Excel is interesting.